Scorpio. How are you? Guys, I hope you're doing okay. This is Healing Hands here to do your monthly reading, your energy check-in, energy reading, as I like to call them. I don't really consider myself a tarot reader, even though I use a tarot, but I'm more of an energy reader, energy healer, because I do pick up your energy when I'm doing your reading. I'm clear sentences, clear audience, clear everything. Okay, I hear, I see, everything. All right, so. And I just heard full package. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys. All right. This reading is not about me because I'm not a Scorpio. But hi, guys. I have a poignant message for somebody. Okay. Your reading looks like it's going to be centering around endings, closure, and then healing. All right. Endings, closure, and heal. Hey, Scorpio, aren't you guys all about, the phoenix rising from the ashes, being able to end things, heal, and, it's all about transformation or going through those transformational cycles or experiences in your life, being able to work, through endings and heal yourself to a point where you can regenerate or rebirth. And that's exactly the energy that I picked up when I was premeditating. I've already, saged my sacred space and gotten into yours energy and connected with your spirit team. And the messages were just flowing, guys. Let's start with the first one, Scorpio. And as I was, getting into the energy, I started feeling some kind of similarity to Aries reading. Now, I don't know what the rest of this reading will be like, but I'm picking up a strong energy of, it looks like something similar to what I did for Aries. I'm like, holy crap. I hope it's not, because that was a very strong energy. And it was a very important message that I think somebody needed to hear. Somebody who had Aries placement or dealing with somebody who is an Aries, a cross watcher, whatever. Guys, remember to click like, share, subscribe. Additional information, please check it out in the description box below the video. Thank you all so much for your everlasting support and your outpour of love. Please exchange your energy with mine, okay? Now, let's get into your reading, Scorpio. Without much ado about anything, because I do have... When it comes to this card, I have a Shakespeare quote for you guys. And he says, forever and forever, farewell, Cassius. If we do meet again, why? We shall smile. If not, why then this parting was well made? And it's William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. All right, 5.1. So anyway, guys, this card is all about farewell endings. This woman walking away, she has a rose in her hand. So it's either she's delivering a message of farewell or she just received a message of farewell, all right? But the look on her face does not tell us which it is. Did she get the message? Did she send the message? We don't know because she has a straight face here. All right, there's a letter. It looks like somebody may have broken up or she may have broken up with somebody, but definitely has to do with love because of that rose that she has in her hands. Now, is this going to be a final farewell to whoever this is? I don't know. There's a possibility of a return because when you look at the birds flying also signify, birds will fly away during winter and then come back during the summer or some spring or something. So it talks about maybe they're heading in a direction the woman is heading. Look at that. I just noticed that now the birds are heading this way and she's heading that way. So it looks like she's walking away and she might be coming back, because the birds are returning. All right, or something, or they're going away and she's gonna be, I don't know, but it looks like there might be some kind of return in this circumstance. Okay, so but we have to very importantly remember that life generally is a constant flow of farewells to people, places, or things. Some, we do that with regrets, but some with enthusiasm, as they are replaced with new options. Either way, as like airports also filled with, people who are sad because their loved ones are traveling, whatever, but it looks like there is definitely an ending of sorts in this situation. And that's what you're grappling with. That's what you're dealing with, Scorpio, in your energy. It's very strong. And the second card that I pulled shows 4 healing hands. And the name of my channel is what? Healing Hands. So it just reminds me of somebody who is like in a rest mode, or somebody who's like after a breakup, they're like, because it looks like this woman, but except that she's not all prim and proper. She's fine. She's curled up in bed, like reminiscing, or even trying to get her energy back, trying to replenish after a hard breakup. But it looks like there's a protective, energy of the divine surrounding her, and there's healing hands just exchanging or giving her the energy healing that she needs, hands reaching out to send her help and help her, heal from whatever the pain is or heartbreak or whatever this is. All right. So, there is love definitely here from the supernatural, from the divine, helping you to move along or push through whatever this is, this separation that you've gone through. All right. Scorpio. And, because this woman looks like she's resting. All right. And maybe Reiki healing. But this flawless circle suggests perfection and completion. All right. Something has completed. A cycle has ended. And somebody is needing to rest and recover from whatever this is. All right. Poignant energy. Okay. So let's see if we can pick up energy around what this situation is. Maybe the past. I don't know. Maybe this could have happened in the past, or is currently going on, or maybe coming to you in the next month or this month. And I always say 1 month means 1 month from the time that you see this 1 month from whenever you get this this video, okay? Because I will upload it, and it's a timeless reading, and anytime like wow, this is beginning to look a lot like the Aries reading, in case you're dealing with an Aries. If you don't even have to deal with an Aries to go and watch that reading. Okay, it's crazy. These 2 cards came out, and this one now here is just telling me, this one did not come out for them, but this 2 about, somebody who was caught, or somebody who did something, or somebody who has proof that, something is no longer serving them, or somebody who has proof of some infidelity, or somebody who is aware of third party in their energy, and somebody who was triggered with regards to third party. All right. But there's something here about name, car, places, some kind of codependent energy where there's exchange of money, there's exchange of cars or places or names, or something that has happened. It could be marriage for some of you, where there's now legal work or court documents that need to be filed. Now, please take the reading as it resonates. I know it's not everybody that is going through this, so the reading will get to whoever needs to hear it. All right. And the message will resonate with whoever needs to get this message, because it's not everybody, trust me. And like I always say, take 10%, 20, 30, how many ever percent that you need out of this reading, because remember, I'm not just reading for you. If you want a personal reading, you know how to find me. Detail in the description box below the video. If not, please just align with the program, Scorpio. All right. This is an interesting energy. Okay. But it looks like there's something that needed to come to rest, needed to come to an end with regards to a relationship. It could be partnership, business, whatever. All right. But something needing to end. Maybe job, maybe friendship, maybe, family dynamic, whatever. All right. Looks like somebody had proof that they needed to walk away. Either proof, being led by their intuition or physical evidence. Here, there's something about, somebody had clarity. It's what Spirit is saying. Clarity says more information is needed. Ask questions, especially in new situations. Don't make assumptions. Be patient. Someone may be trying to hide the truth from you. Communicate. Explain situations fully. Openness eliminates guessing. Don't gossip. Don't let others gossip about you. You don't have all the facts. Someone needs clarity. So I'm just picking up that energy again about somebody using their intuition. All right. It's not about gossip. It's not about assumption. It's somebody getting hardcore, hard proof, evidence or knowledge or something tangible or something, sure that they are sure of. Like, listen, I know I made the right decision, but I'm picking up a lot of energy around somebody using their intuition to make a clear decision and getting the clarity that they needed to move them forward in a situation. And because of this movement now, Scorpio, is going to be a win-win situation. Everybody wins, is what Spirit is saying. Everyone gets what they want. All parties come to an agreement. No hard feelings on all sides. So it's not rocket science. Whatever this is, everybody wins. Because sometimes, like I told Aries in their reading, sometimes, walking away could be exactly what a relationship needs to align with the program. I keep hearing align with the program. Maybe that's what I'm going to title this. I don't know. Aligning with the program. Scorpio, you need to align with the program, or you just did because you made a pivotal decision, or you will be making that decision this month. All right. Or you're currently in the process of making that decision. No matter how hard it is, even if it has to do with court papers, documentation, whatever, Spirit will see you through, because it looks like there's some kind of intuitive knowledge or guidance regarding this whole thing. There's a clarity, a newfound clarity about, your next steps or decisions that you're making regarding a situationship. All right. Take it for what is worth. It could be anything. All right. Are we taking 3? Wow. Okay. All right. I said it. Somebody using their discernment. Somebody got some clarity. That's the energy I'm picking, honestly. It says you're very particular about the type of person you let in, very protective of yourself. Others feel they must approach you right, which makes it hard to fool you. All right. So somebody needed to, create healthy boundaries. Somebody needed to stand their ground. Somebody needed to make decisive, choices, or make a decision that, that will help move them forward in their life, on their life path or on their life journey. Okay. Here it talks about heartbreaker. It says you easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heartbreaker. So you may have broken somebody's heart, or somebody broke your heart, but it looks like there's something that has to do with a love interest and heartbreak at the center of this whole thing. And now they're taking me back to this healing. All right. So subconsciously, some of you may actually do need Reiki healing, or may need some kind of healing, may need some rest, may need to connect with spirit, may need to even ask your spirit team for healing. So some of us, when we break up, we feel like we're strong, we're good, but we don't know that how much these things impact us. All right. How impactful these separations can be to us, all right? How much they can, affect us. And we always manage to find a way to bury them in our subconscious, okay? And needing to confront those if true healing is going to happen, all right? We have to be honest with ourselves. But here there's something about the dead. It says you can communicate with the dead. It could be in the form of inner sensing, seeing, or hearing. So some of you have the gifts, special gifts or quality to communicate with the dead, communicate with people who have passed on to other dimensions, other spiritual realms, receiving communication from people who are gone, no longer here. All right. So in case you didn't know, now you know. Some of you have that gift. All right. Some of you are getting messages from your ancestors, clarity regarding situations from your ancestors about what to do regarding situations. Wow. That's crazy. Did I pull this? No. That's crazy. So, let's see. Wow. This card also came out for Aries. So please go watch the Aries reading, because I have a feeling, even before I started doing this reading, that it might have some similarity. This is talking about mirroring, and it's talking about a twin flame. In that reading, Spirit was very clear about a twin flame. I'm like, I don't want to put a label on all these things. Like, it's not everybody who is dealing with a twin flame, but hey, maybe you are. And he's saying your twin flame is reflecting back the truth. This can cause a feeling of vulnerability, which can trigger one or both twins to run from the relationship. So there's a confrontation of the truth that is needed, or that is going on, or somebody needs to face their shadow self, needs to go into retrospection, needs to curl up in a ball and reflect about what they've done, or what they are doing, or what they could have done better in order to be a better person. Some of them, like for the Aries reading, we picked up energy of people operating in their ego and needing to leave somebody behind because they refuse to, grow spiritually or align with the program. Wow. I keep hearing that. Okay, aligned with the program. Somebody has aligned and somebody hasn't. Okay, it says repetitive cycle. So some of you may have been in a cycle that has been going round and round and round with the same person or the same people, family members, friends, love affairs or love relationship. It doesn't matter. It says the predictable and repetitive cycle of all an on and off relationship can be toxic. It can be hurtful. So why put yourself through such an awful experience? Wow. I don't know. Why? Why would anybody put themselves through such an awful experience, Spirit? I don't know. All in our search for what? Love? Okay. We keep up, like aligning ourselves with people who are low vibes. People who are not there to serve our greatest good. But, Spirit loves us so much that we keep giving us messages, leading us, guiding us in the right path until we make decisions that need to be made. All right, so I think they poured out a bunch of cards. We might be sleeping here tonight. All right. Something in here talking about tapping into your energy. So some of you are in tune with your spirituality, with the messages that you're getting, with your intuition. You're able to tap in and get your answers, okay? And here it talks about past life karma with whoever people you are dealing with. Looks like there's some kind of karma because I got that thing about repetitive cycle we just did, right? Repeating the same thing over and over again, which of course already let me know there is karma, all right? Which I'm not surprised this came out. If it didn't come out, I would have been like, what exactly is going on? Now, there's something about playing with fire and someone loves to play with fire here. So maybe some of you have been playing with something that you know is toxic, is not good. It's fire. And needing to detach or have detached or will be detaching, this month will be the month. All right. Here it talks about warning, gaslighting detected. So whatever this situation is, there was gaslighting, people not owning up, people not taking responsibility, people not, accepting their wrongdoing or their role or their path in whatever this is. Okay. The next energy here talks about jumping into conclusion. This is the second allusion to jumping into conclusion. So some of you need to also make sure that you are, asking the right questions, tuning into your intuition, making sure that you're gaining all the clarity that you need with regards to a particular situation so that you are sure you're making the right decision. I'm hearing now some of you are sure about the decisions that you are making. All right. So there's something about bipolar disorder, maybe somebody you're dealing with, maybe bipolar, maybe, and I'm getting, it doesn't have to be the bipolar, the, mental health issues. And, I don't like to take that lightly, but I'm picking up energy of on and off kind of relationship, since it's a cyclical kind of repetitive going on and on. So it's like maybe I'm getting that energy, and that's what they're showing me, like something going around like a wheel, like something rolling. Do you know what they're showing me? It's like somebody who's like, when I was growing up, there's this wheel that children used to like roll. They will have like a stick that they will use to roll the wheel, and a tire is like a tire. They will roll it and be running after it. That's what they're showing me. It's like something that's been like brrr, like a cycle that now has to go through some kind of transformation. Whoever you're dealing with may also have suffered or be suffering or have some kind of, personality, disorder where they're like hot 1 minute, cold the next minute. They are not easy to figure out. They are difficult to decipher, but there's some kind of betrayal that happened, witnessing infidelity. Maybe some of you actually witnessed. This is sounding so much like the Aries reading. My goodness. Some of you may have witnessed this person, engage in third parties, relationships, sleeping with other people, because you may have seen the eye and two people inside the eye. You may have witnessed. So whatever this is that you've witnessed could have affected you subconsciously without you even knowing it. All right. So you needing to heal all that wound. Okay. Because these are all wounds that if we're not careful and we don't heal them or acknowledge them and deal with them now, will obviously go with us into our next relationship, and we don't want that. But somebody obviously suffered some kind of burnout. This energy came out for Aries, all right? And somebody also needing to break free or broke free or needed to break free, all right? Or will be breaking free this month. Will be a very, very pivotal month, a month of recovery, a month of rejuvenation, completing that cycle, closing it out, and eventually gaining some kind of learning, or, acknowledging your lessons and transforming yourself, preparing, for what's to come. All right. There's the need for somebody deciding to stand alone, stand in their power, go their separate way, draw boundaries, healthy boundaries, now say enough of the crap already. But Spirit is like, you've prepared yourself for whatever this is. Before you made that decision, you were prepared, okay? And you decided to make that U-turn, changing your mind about where you want to go or where you want to be. Because of course, it was a low vibes relationship, and you were not, vibrating at the level of frequency, high vibrational frequency that you need in your life, okay? Especially if you're in some kind of twin flame relationship or some kind of soulmate, destined relationship. If you're not vibrating at your highest, Spirit will always come and crumble it down. You guys can come back together. And that's why we're picking up that energy of the woman who's leaving. We don't know if she's coming back. She's of course going away from, after receiving some kind of news or delivering the news. All right. But here there's something also calling it out and saying there's second chances. To say someone getting a second chance. So of course, what am I talking about? So the person might have a second chance. Maybe there's just need for the detachment, for personal growth, for there to be transformation. Because whoever this is, if you all are going to come back, it looks like it will be for the better. There will be some kind of growth, some lessons that would have been learned, so that people are respectful of one another. They know you can draw boundaries. They know you can cut off, or they can cut off. They can draw healthy boundaries. But definitely, that, people are not willing to stay where they don't feel appreciated. Bottom line. So there's something about a single woman, all right, and not the committed type. So some of you may be single, all right, or may deciding to be single at this point, in case this has to do with some kind of, marriage for you, but it doesn't have to be. But there's, Spirit is calling out a single person here. So some of you may, be single, to be honest, or taking a decision to be single. But there's a wake-up call here. Someone about to receive a rude awakening. So some of you may have awoken to, the truth about whatever this relationship is for you. All right, I'm going to close this reading out. Oh boy, something flipped, I think. Okay, I think it's this one. Oh Lord, there's 3 more cards that I need to pull for you guys. And I feel like we've really gone beyond the time. Holy Spirit, I feel like we need to pull this because this has some reference to, with your career. And I would like to get a message. All right. So here I'm picking up energy. Oh my God, not the 3 of them. I'm doing it again. Spirit, I can't do 3 cards. And we don't have the time. I'm going to let go of this if I'm not getting 1 card. But I really appreciate 1 card for Scorpio. Not the 3-4 cards that you all are bringing out. Because we're not about to do a 1-hour reading. I'm not doing any extended reading this month, because last month when I did it, I don't think I got a lot of response. So this is a lot of energy, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be putting my energy out like that. It's a lot. It drained me last month. So anyway, there's something here about peacemaker. All right. Either you or somebody says you're being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. Consider politics, negotiations, unions, contracts, or any peacemaking careers. Approach situations with a win-win attitude when making business deals. All right. Some of you may need to reconsider your jobs or figure out how to align yourself. Some of you may have this as part of your life path, life purpose, and needing to realign yourself. If that's not the case, then some of you will be in a position of peacemaker this month, either, in your extended family or even in your own personal life or on social media. It doesn't matter, but it looks like there's some little rebel inside of you that needs to, come out this month. Okay. All right. Here it says, I can praise abundance wherever I see it. I think 4 of the zodiac signs got this card, and this has to do with your money. All right. And I'm thinking also Aries might have gotten this card. This is really weird, honestly. So most of the cards popped out for, Aries. So this is just an affirmation that I want you to say every day. You can write it down, put it on top of your refrigerator so you can see it every day and say it, or you can memorize it and say something about, I praise abundance whenever I see it. I praise abundance whenever I see. But what this is basically telling you is when people are when people are making progress, when people are excelling, when people are making money, for you to be happy for them, because that energy that you put out of happiness, appreciation for other people's wealth, for other people's well-being, will also ricochet back to you, will also come back to you, because the energy we put out is what we get. But I'll read it so that you can understand what it says. It says, if you seek financial well-being for yourself, you must praise it wherever you see it. If you would like more abundance for yourself personally or for others you care about, you must not criticize those who are experiencing abundance. When you criticize or condemn or push against anything, you activate an opposing vibration to what you seek every time, no exception. All right. Okay, let me get your affirmation, for your daily affirmation for this month, that you can say every day to help you with your power of manifestation. I always say, it's not just watching this tarot readings or whatever, energy readings. It's you actually being able to manifest the messages. Like if they tell you there's abundance, how do you manifest it? You read it and then nothing happens, and then people are like, I don't know if I believe this. You don't know if you believe this because you haven't done your meditation, you haven't done your affirmation. There are things that you need to also do in order for you to usher this in, or bring up this about in your reality. Remember, as above, so below. As it is in heaven, so it is on earth. Okay? I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. That's your affirmation. I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. You can memorize it, say it every day, multiple times a day. All right, Scorpio, what an intense reading. All right, guys, thank you. Check out the description box below the video. I appreciate every one of you, Scorpio. Thank you all so much for your tremendous love and support. This is Healing Hands. Bye-bye. Until next time. Bye.